everyone, I am so excited to show you a new look with the new IT Cosmetics palette. This is the Naturally Pretty Romantics palette, and there are some gorgeous colors here. Look at all those. I used a lot of the purpley ones, but I threw in a couple random ones as well. So keep watching and I'll show you the really fast way I got this look together. Okay, so my face stuff is all done, my eyes are primed, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So when I do my eyes, I start with eyebrows, and I'm really excited because IT Cosmetics came out with all new brow pencils. First of all, they're super skinny. I don't know if I have handy, oh yes I do. So this is the old one. Look how skinny the new one is. Can you see that? Teeny tiny, and they came out with a ton of colors. It used to be, I think they only have the Universal Brow Power one, and now they have them in a ton of colors. And the one that I like for me is, I believe there's two different blondes. I have Universal Blonde. There's also a Universal Warm Blonde. And what I think is really kind of cool and worth trying is the gray. They now have a gray eyebrow pencil. So anyway, one side's a spoolie, one side, and the mirror's over here if you're wondering where I'm looking. I just comb them up. I think my eyebrows need some work. It's time to go get them tweezed. And then I like to start underneath and very lightly kind of trace underneath the eyebrow and then on top of the eyebrow and then fill in between the lines. And because it's so super skinny, you can really get in there and draw those individual hairs. I love it. It's much easier, I think, to work with than the other one. So the big exciting news is that IT Cosmetics came out with a new Naturally Pretty palette, and this is Naturally Pretty Romantics, and it's so soft. Okay, that's not a reason to buy it, but it is incredibly soft. This is what the palette looks like. It has the transforming pearl shade like the other one, and all the other colors are matte. Just from playing around with it, these shades seem softer, even more buttery and pigmented than the original palette. I don't know if they've changed the formulation or not. And I will admit, other than this very odd light green color, which actually could be really brightening in the inner corner, I find that these shades are even more wearable. I'm really pleased that this poetic color I'm really excited about, and this embrace color over here. I am gonna start with this poetic shade here. Sort of a cooler brown tone, and I'm gonna put that in my crease just to kind of give a transition color. It's very light, and I don't want a dark shade here. I can always build it up, but I kind of want to see where we're going with this. So just gonna slap that in and see what it looks like, and then we can go from there. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about that. We'll see where we go. I'm gonna try this next color all over the lid. This is Sweetness. It's like a pale, it's a pink shade, but it's a pretty unique shade. I'm just gonna use a flat brush. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the mirror that comes with the palette. Let's try that. So I can look at you. Oh, that's pretty. It's really pigmented. I find that lighter shades do not always show up the way I want them to because my skin color is already so light, but this one does, and I'm very happy about that, I have to say. Oh, that's pretty. And I'm gonna even bring it into the inner corner. I really like that. But I don't like this crease color so much anymore, so I'm gonna go back in with Romance, which is kind of a warmer version, frankly, and try that instead. So I just want you to see that, you know, makeup doesn't have to have a hard and fast rule, and sometimes things don't work out and you can just pile more makeup on top and go from there. Yeah, I like this a little better. It has sort of a purple undertone to it, so let's go with purple, shall we? I'm gonna try Devotion, and I am going to very lightly dip my brush in. This is a 217, and then dab it on the back of my hand because it is a dark color, and once it's on, it's gonna be hard to get it off or to, you know, change it. Just very lightly in the outer corner. That's it, that's all I need. I'm not noticing any fallout, I have to say. Now we gotta balance this out a little bit, but first I wanna blend, taking a really big brush and blend it all, just kind of go over the whole thing. These colors, wow, they blend very easily. These are very user-friendly. I'm going to find a smaller little brush. This is actually an IT Cosmetics brush. I like their double-ended brushes, they're fun. This is the dual eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna dip this little flat end in, I'm gonna start with Enchanting, which is right next to the darker purple shade I put in the outer corner. It's a little lighter, and then we can build up from there. See, it looks darker than it is under the eye, so I think we're gonna leave that alone and not add anything else to it. And I'm gonna take the other end and kind of blend it out a little bit. I'm gonna wipe that brush off. I'm gonna go right into Transforming Pearl. I feel like this is a warmer pearl than the other one. I need to take a look. And put that in the inner corner. Oh, that's pretty. I really like these shades. And you know what? I'm gonna go back with a bigger flat brush and put that Transforming Pearl in the whole inner half here. Because I like shimmer on the lid. That's nice. Then I'm going to take that fluffy end of the dual-ended brush and I'm gonna go in with Peaceful, this sort of bone color, and I'm just gonna hit the brow bone and around the edge. A little trick is you can use a skin tone, your skin tone, shade of eyeshadow to kind of go as an eraser and soften up the edges here. I feel like this is a really soft, I don't know what I got on my face. This is a really soft, wearable look. So that is that as far as eyeshadow goes. I have to, let's just swatch this green one. I haven't even stuck my finger in. I really want to know what that looks like. Yeah. Wow, I barely touched it. Can you see how pigmented that is? Look at that. I think if you have olive skin tones, this would be beautiful. On me, it's gonna make me look sick. Okay, let's do liner. I had my liner, here we go. This is the IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. Mine looks a little manky because I tried to sharpen it in a sharpener. I did not realize it's just a twisty up one. So, whoops. And I'm just looking at the mirror here and no wing. I just like to go along the lash line. Nothing exciting. I kind of start in the middle and then work my way out and then go back in. Okay, I have my black eyeliner on and now I'm gonna go with that dark purple Devotion. And I'm gonna dip a small flat shader brush in there, the one I use to go under my lashes. Tap it out, because it is a dark color. And then I'm gonna kind of smudge it right into the roots here. And it softens the black and adds a little more color. So I have two mascara products that I want to show you. This one from IT Cosmetics I've had for quite a long time. It's the Tightline, and this is really cool. Can you see this? You can't, right? Because it's so tiny, skinny. You just push this. I don't do the whole lash line with it. I just do the base of the lash. I kind of hold it against almost the waterline and Tightline, and almost start this as a primer. It kind of separates the lashes from the bottom, which I think is key. And what I really like it for is to get into that corner, because for me, that's the trickiest part of my lashes. They get ignored. It's also great for getting in the bottom, because it's so tiny. This is the tiniest brush in the world. It's amazing. Okay, now for the actual mascara. This is the IT Cosmetics, what is it called? I just call it IT Cosmetics Mascara, but oh no, Hello Lashes. Hello Lashes. And this has this fun little ball-y thingy at the end to get in the corners as well, but let's just start with the regular ones. And you can see it's much more, well, maybe you can't, but it is much more separated than normal because I use the Tightline Mascara first. And I use that ball to get in the inner. I never get these quite right. There's something that's not hitting me right. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna try to warm up this outer edge here, and I'm gonna grab a door and a fluffy brush that I picked up at Walgreens and just very lightly go across the top of where it transitions. Okay, I know it's subtle. I don't know if you can tell the difference between this eye and this eye, but it's making me happier. It's just very subtle. But it's warm. I feel like it's warming up my whole face. Hey everyone, so this is the finished look. It's a really fast, if you don't chit chat through it and kind of have a plan, it is a really fast daytime look, mostly matte, very wearable. I'm just wearing the Je ne sais quoi lip, like lip balm lipstick. What is this? Vitality Lip Finish, just looks like that. On me, it's a very light, barely there kind of pink. If you want to vavoom it up a little bit, just use like a slightly darker, maybe a berry toned lip. And I think this is a great everyday look. I think this palette lends itself to day to night, just deepen up that outer crease a little bit or use one of the darker shades all over the lid. I'm excited to play more with this palette. I would say of the two palettes, I really like this one a lot. I think the colors are even softer and more buttery, and they're easier to blend. There is one more thing I wanted to mention, and that is when I agreed to do this video, It Cosmetics also sent me, in addition to all the fun, this gorgeous palette, they sent me this package of goodies, and you know what? I already have all this, so I want to send it to one of you. Consider this a giveaway. So all you have to do to enter the giveaway is be a subscriber and comment below. Don't comment enter me, that will get you disqualified, but any other normal comment you would make in a video will work. It's open internationally. The contest is gonna close on Thursday, November 19th, and I will put up a video on Friday, November 20th, letting you know if you won. Inside this package are 3 It Cosmetics things that I already own, love, and use all the time. The Hello Mascara, the gel eyeliner that I used, and not the one that I used in the tutorial, but one in here, and the Universal Brow Power, what is this called? The Universal Travel Size Brow Power Universal Eyebrow Pencil, and this adorable little pouch. So all you have to do is be a subscriber, comment below, and it's open internationally, closes on Thursday, November 19th, and good luck, because I'm just excited to be able to share something with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, the UPS man just left, and he brought me a big old box of goodies from Sephora. This is my haul from the VIB Rouge sale.